Good morning, guys. Thanks for listening to Coffee with Christ this Monday. Where I'm at here in Missouri, it is snowy. It's our first big snow yesterday. And for those of you who like snow, great. Snow is not my favorite. My kids, I homeschool, so they're like, snow day, everyone got out. And I'm like, no, we don't take snow days because we get shut in the snow. Because I am not a snow person. I would rather wait till it's sunny and beautiful and take a day off. So we're going about business as usual today, but some people are super excited out there with snow days and everything else. So it's going to be a great week. But this morning I had been, I've been gazing upon the nativity. I've been beholding Jesus as a baby. And I woke up this morning and was doing that in my time and reading Luke 2 again. For those of you who don't know, you read the scriptures over and over and over again, and the Lord speaks to you through them in different ways every time, year after year after year. And it's amazing because God's word is alive and active. It's not just a book. And so I'm reading Luke 2, and I've read it every day for weeks now, and I was thinking about the shepherds and just how God chooses to do things in ways that we can't even fathom. He chose to do something differently than what they probably thought it would be, and he chooses to do it differently. So he come to a bunch of insignificant shepherds to break his centuries-long silence, to announce to them, it's a boy and he's the Messiah. And he chose to do that not to the religious. The shepherds were not religious. They were probably very poor. They were probably very dirty because in Israel they had to have the pastures out in the desert area, and they give the other land to the farmers. And so they were probably very dirty because they were out there with their sheep. They were ordinary people doing their job. Now that's good news to me because I'm an ordinary person. And God chose to break in and break the silence and come and make this grand, wonderful, world-changing announcement to them. And I love that. The announcement that baby Jesus was born, and he was born and going to save the world. That is the most world-shaking news ever. And it came to these shepherds. And so I was thinking about that even at Christ's birth, he chose to move and be. He didn't choose to, but God chose him to be and move around the lowly. Because it says in Mark that he came to save not the self-righteous, but the sinners. And so that's some more good news because that's me. You know what I mean? So in this, I was so excited. And the encouragement is, whether you're in just your day-to-day routine, maybe you just make minimum wage. Maybe you're a mom like me who stays at home and makes no money. God still comes in and can announce good news to us. And I love that. And so when I read this, I just kept feeling like humility, be humble. These were humble, lowly people. Some people tell you they were outcasts like prostitutes. I don't necessarily agree with that, and I have a bunch of reasons why, but they were definitely not the religious. And they were definitely dirty and refined people. And so the encouragement is, if you're unrefined, there's hope. God's still using you. He still wants to use you. And just to look for God in the unexpected ways, because he does not do things the way that we think. He doesn't. He's going to use people that you wouldn't think to speak to you and to speak into your life. And he's going to use you wherever you're at. And so I'm excited, praying for your week. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.